What's up, YouTube? Yeah, man. What's up to Instagram? What's up to TikTok? What's up to other platforms that I choose to post this on? Yeah, I switched the scenery up a good little bit. You see where I'm at? Boy in the woods, a nigga in the jungle. You know what I'm saying? With the mountain lions and bears, like, ain't no mountain lions and bears around here. I mean, at least I know, I think a black bear, at least, you know. And y'all, y'all know what I'm doing when I get off camera. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got. On YouTube, doing a lot of stuff lately, tripping and stuff, very sensitive with the copyrights and the community guidelines, strikes and stuff like that. So y'all, people that create content know what I'm talking about. And like, I apologize for like the up and down, the fluctuation with my consistency lately. You know, when it comes to the long form version of my videos, like this one. I haven't posted one like in 2 weeks since my last one. Y'all be sure to go check that one out. I was just pretty much just speaking on the way life is, and you know, I really forgot. I really forgot what I was speaking on that video. I'm not gonna lie, because it be that way. Really went in and actually check it out. I don't just sit and go back and watch my old videos, but I do go back and do like a little review. You know what I'm saying? Give myself a little self-report on how far my journey came, and you know how my style is improving them, you know. But this video in particular is mostly about like, you learn to accept your scenery, bro. Like, don't let your circumstances and your financial situation and your spiritual situation, you know what I'm saying, don't let yourself be beat up and down, you know, and certain things is not going as fast enough as you expect it to, you know. I have been a person that been in that type of mindset, being in that type of victim mentality, you know, putting myself in that boat, you know. But it's very bad for you, bro. You don't need to do that to yourself. Like, it's so much more in life that's priceless, but it's so peaceful, you know. Like stuff like this, you know what I'm saying? You could just go and just sit somewhere, chill, you know what I'm saying, vibe out, connect with yourself, connect with the earth, you know. And it'll do something to you mentally and spiritually, you know. It'll really change your mindset and change the way you think, and for the better, you know. Not nothing that's gonna be for the bad, you know, only for the better. And it'll help you create more, you know, see more in a better light, and see more in a more positive and creative way, and your own way, your own authentic way, and it'll bring out you more. So just take heed of that and actually practice it, you know. Don't just say it, you know. Don't just come on the internet and actually don't do it. You know, it takes a lot even for me to even come out here and make this video in a whole new scenery, and people is around and stuff, or like people right now maybe could hear me, and is that comfortable? No, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I have to break out that shell, and I have to be the person that practicing what I preach, or preaching and practicing it, you know. So you can't just come on the internet and be talking about stuff and you're not doing it yourself, and you're not proving that, and you're not showing that, like, that valid proof that you're indulging in that, or that you're actually taking it serious as well on whatever that you were particularly speaking on. So yeah, man. And I wanted to speak on too, like I forgot what it was that I was about to speak on. Let's see. I'm gonna get my mind right. Give me a little time. Hope everybody's day is going well, you know, upholding themselves like they're supposed to, take care of themselves, take care of their bills, take care of themselves mentally. You know, first I want to say that mentally and spiritually, by meditating, reading, working out, you know, doing whatever you need to do that's in your routine, that keep you structured and strategic in your own way, you know, on wherever you're trying to be at in life and whatever you're trying to reach, and goal-wise, you know, whether if it's something financially, whether if it's a certain physique you want, whether if it's a certain mind capacity that you want to build yourself up to, and not even mind capacity, but like if you got a certain amount of books you want to read, you know, and or if you see a series of books and you want to read every one in that series, go for it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or not even that. if you find like a book that's very educational and it got like 3 different parts to it, yeah, go ahead and go for it. Of course, yeah. And especially if it's something that's beneficial for you and beneficial for your future, where you're going. I try to really think on what I was, because the source of this video that I really wanted to like touch bases on, not just the scenery that I made, but even though that's an important factor too, but it was something else as well. Oh yeah, like I was saying in my other video about the jobs, man. I made a short version of this, but I actually want to make a long form version of this. Like our jobs are like just like school, and they just like prison. You know, you get paid to be there, because when you're at prison, you get paid just like a job, because you can get a job, and once you become an actual convict. But you can actually get paid in county too as well when you're just booked it, you know, and you're a regular inmate. You could just you can work in there too. You could be on a trusty team, or you could be one of the people that out there cutting the grass, or you could be one of the people that do weekend time, and they only do, but when they there, they're working. You know what I'm saying? They're getting paid for that. Community service, you know, something that they don't really pay you for, but once you put it in that community, and once you put in that services for the community, it does help with your time and getting to take off and everything. So that will be your form of payment freedom, you know, time knocked off, you know. So that's a shame we even get charged for time. You know what I'm saying? Time is nothing but another form of currency too, you might as well say. That's why a lot of people say it doesn't exist, you know. So yeah, man, when it comes to these jobs, bro, and when it comes to school, like back in the day, when it comes to like jail, something that you should be avoiding, you know, all that stuff plays a part in the same type of way, bro. And like, even when it comes to the people that you be around in that particular environment, they are even the same. Like at jobs, you got different people that are the popular people at work, you know what I'm saying, that got their own little clique, their own little posse, you know what I'm saying, when we go to lunch or whatever, especially if like a big facility with a big staffing, you know what I'm saying, and I work on, but what that you work at, and it's a big staffing, yeah, man, most definitely, it's that type of status separation, you know what I'm saying? That's the best way I can put it, status separation. And now, oh shit, that bird scared the fuck out of me. That was a red J though. That bird scared the fuck out of me, you know. I thought that was a big ass bird. That bitch got close, and he landed right there, like that was weird. But he scared me though, like, alright. I might have scared him more than he flied off after I was drunk. Shit. But yeah, that was a red J just now. I kissed that on though, he already gone off. But yeah, bro, like they got that status separation even when it comes to jobs. Of course, but you already know that how that was in school, because when you're in school, that's something that's a very, very major thing, especially like for the boys that play the sports. They at their own table, the class clowns and stuff, you know. The ones that always in the streets, you know what I'm saying, the hoodlums, you know, and then you got the nerds, you know what I'm saying, then you got the pretty girls, the most popular girls, then you got the girls that are nerds that are not so popular, you know what I'm saying, and true, either way to me, bro, either it was the nerd girls or the popular girls, or both of them been nice looking, both categories been nice looking females, if you ask me, so, you know what I'm saying. I didn't look at it. Some boys did though, because of the girl status. Like, that was weird. I don't get that. Even when it came to from the female perspective, that's sort of cute and understandable in a way. You know what I'm saying? Because they want that most popular boy, and that's how they mama want them to see. That's another weird thing though, because yeah, the parents be getting involved even in that type of situation because of their status in school, from the way they try to live through their child, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of stuff that goes on when it comes to like schools and the way that it plays out, you know, and in the way that it shows when you see yourself currently, you know, now, you know. So, like, this shit on how this shit set up in this realm we in, or this programming we in, this systematic simulation we in. You know, that's what the best way to put it, bro. It's a systematic simulation, because everything is ran by a system. Everything is organized and structured in a certain way, and it have to play out a certain way. And another thing, if it's not nothing that really like drawing or getting attention, gravitated, or have that gravitated pull for the attention, you're a nobody, pretty much. Just like my name is on YouTube, you know. That what pretty much came up with my name, with me saying that, you know. And at some point, when I do reach the next level and I do start getting my fan base of the people, my tribe of people that will want to listen to me and learn from me, and I can learn from them as well, and we can help each other, you know, that's when everybody gonna want to jump on that bandwagon. And that's another weird thing about the world. You have to have traction to get traction from your hometown, and that your hometown will be the last traction that you will ever get, because that's the last thing that they'll want to see is you making it to the top, you know. So especially if they doubted you and they always want to evil eye you. So just be careful, bro, and just know how to protect yourself and stuff like that. And it's not even about being no crystal expert or being no type of person that's a guru with spells and all that. No, it's about just knowing your discernment and knowing God, bro, and knowing that higher power in yourself, and be confident in yourself. Because what people don't know is the biggest spell that can contradict itself, whether in a positive or negative way in this world, is confidence. You know what I'm saying? A lot of confidence. That's a big spell, bro, because that's a spell that just can ricochet and, you know, deflect a lot of things, you know, and reflect a lot of things on the people, you know. Because if a person got confidence and they lying about having confidence, it's gonna show in their demeanor and the way that they present themselves and their energy and their aura. You know what I'm saying? I'm still building my confidence, but I came a long way, and I learned to embrace a lot of my dark side along with my light, you know, because I used to let my dark side beat me up so much that it disturbs my confidence, you know, even when I'm in my light. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you get what I'm saying, just let me know in the comments. Yeah, but I ain't really gonna hold y'all up too long, bro. I just wanted to come with this quick video, you know. I'ma just put something together next and just post it again, just like I did with this one. I didn't give no warnings, no nothing. I just wanted to show y'all I'm back, you know. I'm back at it, you know what I'm saying? Nobody knew, out of the blue. Don't let the love come around, nigga, especially that shit ain't true. Woo, we in the woods. I finna smoke on you. But I don't smoke on woods. But I do smoke on shit. Got Dutch Masters, the black and blue, you know what I'm saying? Hold on. We in the woods, nobody knew, out of the blue. Don't let that love come around, nigga, especially that shit ain't true. We in the woods, I finna smoke on you. Yeah, I smoke on that Dutch Master, and that pack is black and blue. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But yo, I'm about to be out. Oh shit.
Warning, too much pain, put some salt on it. You done lost your opponent in this scenery. You was the one that wasn't into me. In the smoke I was storming.